Well, hey guys. So, I'm gonna start by saying I'm so reluctant to make this video that I'm sweating quite a bit out of anxiety. And I'm not, it's funny because I'm used to making videos online now, but I'm anxious for this one. And I think ultimately the obvious reason is because I have to admit, unfortunately, that I'm broke. I'm not paying my own bills. My parents are paying for my stuff for me now because I spent a lot of money on school that I'm halfway through now. And unfortunately, in September, I'll be taking out a loan, is the plan. Yeah, taking out a loan. I get a grant too, but it's not enough to cover school, so I gotta take out the loan, and I'll basically be living off of a loan, a government loan for school. And I don't think it starts to accumulate interest until a couple of years. And but then the other thing is that I have to there's not a lot of work in the field at the moment where I am, and it's all work in the proprietary software field. There's no it's very Microsoft focused, very Microsoft everything, and that's all I do all day is just study Microsoft technology, and it's hard not to feel a little bit sick of that after a while, as very much so. I'm doing some volunteering for a company building websites, but that's volunteering. I'm not making money off of it. I'm pretty stressed out, I'll be honest with you. It's very stressful to have that anxiety from not being able to pay for anything and that creeping feeling of almost guilt and shame to some extent. Oh man, you know what? Skip all that stuff. I'm not gonna have this video be a pity party. So, what am I doing about this? Well, listen, I've written GTK3 apps before. I haven't published anything, but I used to write GTK3 apps using Glade and stuff like that. Before LibHandy ever came out, I toyed with LibHandy, and I'm toying now with LibAdwaita, and I'm having a pretty good time with it. The rad tools aren't working for me. They're too glitchy or whatever, but I know how to it's fine. I know how to write code. I'm a programmer. I've done this. I've been writing code forever. Since I was 12, 12 is when I got into HTML4. So I know what I'm doing at this point. I just can't get a job. So what I would like to do is I'm crowdfunding. I started a crowdfunder where I'm asking for a month's worth of it's rent plus medication plus food. If I can cover those costs for a month, I'd be so in debt to you guys. It would just be so nice to be able to pay my own bills. And then because this is August coming up, I can then get the loan in September and I can go on from there. But I'd also like to make a proposal that, if you do decide to give to this crowdfunding campaign, I will in exchange do 160 hours of development time on a sleep tracking app for the Pinephone. That's pretty cool. I don't know. I've always been a Pinephone enthusiast. I've always, that's kind of like my dream is to write apps for the Pinephone. So if I can actually sit down and write an app for the Pinephone and get paid for it, even if it's less, and mind you, 160 hours for $1,200 Canadian, by the way, is less than, it's literally half the minimum wage. So I'm asking for I want to get paid half the minimum wage to put 160 hours, that's probably enough to finish it, into this app, and it would feel good. It'd feel good to work on something that I care about, and not only work, but to do work on something that I care about, and then on top of that get, I'm sweaty. I am so sweaty. And then get paid to do something that I enjoy, and to be able to pay my own bills again, and not have to and not have to leech my parents for money. That's not cool. I don't think it doesn't feel good to do that. It's Geez, what do I say now? I think this is where I'm gonna call the video. Oh, details obviously in the description. I got the software repository up, link to the thingy, the crowdfunding campaign, and what else do I got going on? Oh yeah, I got these. I'm gonna start making regular PeerTube videos on this channel and on YouTube as well. Same video, same content. Don't worry, nothing exclusive, and it'll just be me actually working on the software, and I'm already starting because I've been given a very generous donation already, and that is just awesome. Like we might actually make it to my goal, and if we do make it to and like I said, my promise is always going to be there. I will do my part, but like I'm starting early, you know what I mean? Because it's just nice to do something other than learn about how to do SQL queries and for Microsoft Server and VS Code or whatever using C Sharp. It's like, oh my, it's such a it's a dry topic. Anyhow, as always, you guys are awesome, and thank you so much for watching. And hopefully, I will see you. Well, obviously, I'm gonna see you when I make my future videos, but it'd be nice if my situation is a little bit better then. But as always, nevertheless, thank you guys so much for watching, and see you whenever. Bye.